Well, hello everybody. Hello. I hope everybody's well. We are back. Yes, last night we were having all kinds of problems with my computer. It wasn't the sim or anything else. It was the computer. So this computer that I have gets hot, and when it gets hot, it's shut down. And it's due to the graphics card that I have. It's a good graphics card, but we are going to move on from it. Hopefully within a month. But anyway, so now I have to make sure that when I'm going to stream, the computer's not running for hours and then stream, so we don't have no problem. So just in case something happened, that's probably what the situation is. Here we are. We're in Boston, Logan International. We're in the XP12.4.0 ERJ 145. Best ERJ in the business in the XP12. Here, whether it's the E-Jets or the ERJ, this is really good stuff. And for those of you that don't know, yes, this plane can go direct. It does everything. So all you have to do is watch the video and learn it, and it does all that. Yo, 504, what's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you. And Rich is in the background watching. So we're not gonna waste any time because we're gonna fly to Toronto, and hopefully we can fly back. I gotta do this within by 6:15. All right. Let's get inside. Let's lower the music some more so we're not distracted. All right, cool beans. This is what we got. All right, let's go ahead and then start setting this thing up here. All right, we're gonna open our doors even though this thing doesn't work, so that's fine. Let's see here. And we're going to go ahead and let me go to settings, make sure that everything is fine. I'm going to go ahead and get the GPU running now. Setting. Okay. Gas lock. Okay, cool. Crossbar. I don't know why this thing never was saying I want crossbar. I don't want nothing else. Aircom. No, we don't want to do the tutorial. And the my habitat does never work for this plane, so I don't know why everybody else's work, but it's all good. All right. So we are going to checklist. Okay, so circuit breakers, radar, gear levers, gas lock, spoilers, and flaps. All these are checked and closed. Radar off. Everything is done. And if you come over here, the gas lock, if you don't understand, that's what that is. Okay, everything's down. Circuit breakers are checked. We're all good. Okay, and then the next one is going to be battery. All right, we're gonna turn battery on. Avionics 1 is gonna go on, so let's go ahead and do that. So battery, okay, avionic 1 on. Okay, dismiss that. So it's gonna take this long for it to get to a line. So now it's gonna start yelling at us, and we gotta shut that down because a lot of things going on over here, right? And then so we're not gonna go to them like we normally would. So battery minimum 2 voltage. Avionics both are off. Avionic master both are off. Shed last burn on auto. So yeah, yep. That's an auto. Okay, and then both are off. So we're gonna come down here. Yeah, it's pumping. All right, fuel pump on. So we're gonna be going to the fuel pump. This one's gonna be on, and then we're gonna shut you off. So be quiet. All right, thank you. All right, and APU blades are closed. ECAS APU indicator of flashing fire detection test. Well, you know what? That's not happening. Oh, wait a second. And you close, guys. Start the APU. All right, stop flashing. So now we can start it. All right, APU is coming up. You can hear it too. All right, APU is good. APU is available. All right, that's done. Okay, and cast there. APU start. Avionic master on. All right, there it is. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, if you look at the avionic master, let's move that over here, and we go to the system, and we go to electronic. Here it is. All right, our batteries are 28 volt. APU is on, so we are good. So now we're gonna get this on, and then we'll see that that's available. So now we're off the battery, 23.3 volts, which is fairly good because our GPU is on, right? Okay, and that's a shared bus override. Okay, and APU bleed is on, packs as required. Batteries on avionic 1, it's gonna come on. Oh, come on. And you're going to see that it's gonna happen. Here it is. Perfecto. And then GPU selected, shared bus, verify auto. MFD display, minimum GPU, we got all that, shared bus, fuel pump, APU bleed closed. We did that. I think we're going backwards here. Well, that's the GPU powered up, so we can skip that. All right, oxygen. Okay, aside. Okay, and CVR tested, engine APU verified, backup batteries, APU powers in, bus side verified, ECU panel checked, fire detection tested, flight control. Well, we can't do no flight control because it's locked. We can't turn it here, it's gonna turn very slow. All right, so we're going to, all right, and gas locked. And there it is. Okay, cool. So now thing is not on yet, hydraulic, so it's not going to do much. Autopilot testers, out protection's fine. Okay, this is before I start checking. So now we're going to go to ground. So all these open ground objects, cargo open. All right. I don't know why this thing came up. Should have done that. Okay. All right. So now let's go to weight and balance. We're going to request a flight. There it is. We're going to view it and load the plane. Plane is loaded. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring up the flight plan. All right, here's the plan. Straight out of Boston, gonna go over the water. Nice little turn over Cleveland into Toronto. That's the plan. And he's arrived. We're gonna be at 34,000 feet. Alternate is gonna be CYTR. We got a lot of fuel. Alternate is alternate if we have to go there. And then this is the route. We're doing 09 departure, Island 7. and then lane 3 arrival and 33 right. So Boston is nice and clear. So let's see what it says here. So 10 SM, fuel clouds at 4,500, broken at 6,000, overcast 8,500, descending to 6,000, and altimeter is 3025. Okay, where the hell is my? Okay, here it is. The 3025. Okay. So let's look at oh, it is 09. Oh, Boston is on. Let me get on. Oh, they are on. Okay, let's go and find. Let's get on. Okay. And so that connect. So SkyWest. U617. 617. And we are E145. Okay. Come on, man. I got to, yeah. All right, we connected. Okay, cool. So we are connected, and let's see who's on. Approach tower and center. They're all on. All right, so let's go ahead and file our plan. We file. Oh. All right, plan is filed. Your action result. All right, thanks, man. Okay, so now it's going to be 2-2, right? Obviously. And condition is dry. The wind 100 at 7. Temperature is going to be 03. QNH 3025. All right, we're gonna do takeoff 1 and 9 degrees and compute. All right, so we're not gonna send it yet because we gotta come down here and do our thing. Go to position. All right, load this and Boston. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead to flight plan. Load from list. All right, so we got KBOS, CYYZ. Yep, there it is. What? Here currently loaded X20s. Oh. Okay. Oh wow. The new era came out? Oh, great. All right. Okay. departure. All right, we got PDC. Let's bring it over. So squawking 1424, clear, hide and land, climb via SID. 340, departure frequency 133, and okay. So 22 right. Let's see. 22 right. Okay, and then Highland 7 and activate. Okay. Let's go to perf. We need you. Okay, it's just go next. We're not going to cruise at Mach 0.85. That's not happening. So it's probably a 0.76. Okay, and next. Okay, 34,000 feet. It's going to be the initial altitude. Okay, and the wind 280 at 1. All right, so we're not going to touch that. So next. Fuel 74, 77. Okay, and then that's a cargo weight. Oh, how many packs did I have in here? 50. I wonder if I can change that. Let's see. I don't think I can. No. Not yet. Okay. Okay, let's go. Next. Okay, here it is. All right, so we're going to go to takeoff, send this. Okay. The wind's gonna be 107. Let's see if they fix that. Nope, doesn't take it. What about the temperature? Nope, so it's all good. This is what it's reading. All right, I'm okay with that. Next, dry runway. Next, Flaps 9. And here are the free speed. Okay, so we come over here. We go takeoff. Okay, cool. That's it. All right, so now let's go ahead and go to nav. I'm gonna do the arrival. And arrival into CYYZ. Let's see what the weather is. Real world. We don't even get. So it's giving us, okay, that's what it's giving us, so that's fine. Runway E3 right. I wonder if I should do it on Zulu. We're gonna try the on Zulu this time. Okay. Except the ILS. We always try the ILS, so we're gonna do on Zulu. Okay, and so E3 right. Let's see. On Zulu GPS right here. So what do we got here? We got Gobob, Nagdi, and Noxic. Let's see, but 3,000. There's close to massive right here. So Noxer, Nagti. So we're gonna take it from here. Instead of coming like directly in here, I think it's better to get it direct shot in. So we're gonna do that. All right. And then it's going to be lane 3. And what's the stretch in Woolsey? And yes. Activate. There it is. Let's make sure that there's a restriction, a speed restriction, 210, and at 4,000. So I'm gonna change it to 230. All right, so it's cool. So 210, 230, and 250. That's perfect. All right. So there's let's go ahead and get Nagdi. Okay. Perfect. That looks good, like a straight shot in. All right. So that sounds good to me. And let's go ahead and put okay, so we have it's going to be squat 1424. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and get nope, not that. So we're gonna be at, okay, let's take a look at this departure. We can't be above, so it's gonna be Island 7. 22 right. 5,000. Okay, 5,000. Okay, so that would be that. And FMS. FD on both sides. We got this. We got the roll. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and close our door. All right, GPU can come off. We're on APU power. Okay, so let's go and take care of some things here. We gotta come down and bring you up. All right, so what's the temperature? Three. Okay. So we're gonna take off one. It's gonna be 3. All right, that's off. So store that. And we're good. So we have our V1, V speed, everything is good. Okay, checklist. Parking brake, battery, hydraulic, AP unit, seat belt, and seat belt. And beacon and nav can come on. This is on. Okay. Hydraulic nav lights on, hydraulic pumps are off, MFD system check, nav radio set, takeoff data and departure, and then trims tested all axis. We have trim set at 0. For altitude, this is going to be an automatic here. And takeoff data trim set, TCAS tested, pressurizer set, seatbelt sign on, shell light. That should be off. It's over here, and then APU's on. Next, doors and windows are closed, beacons on, fuel pumps on. APU blade open, engine blade closed, X blade open. In a second. That's our on, thrust lever and idle. TAR is set, so we're at idle. And let's go ahead and return. I want to move that. Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. And let's go to the next one. Hydraulic pumps. That's after start. So that was before start. So now we're gonna request for pushing start. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this down a little bit. Music can go bye-bye. Yeah, you flying this plane, man. You got to make sure you get everything right. You can't have step. Okay, you cannot have step. All right. And what's the frequency? Okay, departure, converted, departure frequency 133 nothing. And it is location 128,800. Okay, and then the departure frequency is going to be
Delta 2016, cross runway 15 left on November.
Oh, do they have tower? Hold on a second. Let's see. So this is Boston Tower. Boston and person 133 nothing. All right. Okay, so, and then after that it will be Boston Center, which is 134,700. So we are, I think we're good as far as that is concerned. Okay. All right, I think we're ready. We are ready.
Delta 2016, wind 120 at 6, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
And tower Skyway 617, ready for push and start.
Skyway 617, Boston Tower, report your gate and the current status.
It is Tango, and I'm at. We have Tango, and I'm at Bravo 25.
Skyway 617, information uniform is current altimeter 3025. Push onto Alpha is approved.
Uniform is current, push into Alpha approve 617. Oh, uniform. Yeah. You got it. Oh, I got the wrong one. All right. So, let's see. 22 right. It's right here. We're gonna push into Alpha, and then we'll go direct here and cross. All right, cool. Oh, I already have one.
Delta 2016, contact departure, good day.
Contact departure. Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push.
Yeah, it gets too hot, Cam. That new GPU that I have gets extremely hot, and it bugged on some other stuff. So I'm going to get a new build anyway, new GPU and everything. So yeah, so I have to leave the computer alone when I'm going to stream. Don't be doing anything in it. So we should be good. All right, release the parking brake.
Copy, park brake release, clear start both engines.
All right, we are going to start engine number 1. No, we'll start with number 2 first. Go to run. 1, 2, 3. There it is. That's a good idea, Cam. All right, one good engine. Starting number 1. Go to run. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, we got flaps 9 is selected. Disconnect. All right, so pitch down a little bit. Right there, that's good.
Boston Tower, American.
Go ahead.
Okay, tow bar disconnected and bypass channel rear. Have a good one, guys.
First started. So does that change my
It's
schedule?
20, 20, 30, 25.
American 514, no, it doesn't change your SID, but you should change the departure runway in your FNC.
Okay, that's already done. We'll be pushing back in a second.
Tower number 8, 180 Tango Whiskey Alice, 22 left.
Number 818 Tango Whiskey Boston Tower, winds 1107 runway 22 left, clear land.
2 left, clear land, number 8 Tango Whiskey.
All right. Okay, we're gonna stop the APU. We'll stop, and it's gonna come down, and then we're gonna check that. Yo, what's going on, Jimmy? All right, taxi, come on. Okay, and off, and off. And hydraulic can go to auto. All right, hydraulic pumps auto. Ice detection is on auto. If you will close, engine blade open, XP auto, packs on, stereo light on. Okay, we can stop the APU now. That's turned off. And shredder can go to auto. Okay. Roll out and take off. Takeoff data verifies the speed. ECAS check. Aileron trim is in neutral. Pitch trim is at 7. APU is off. Shed bus in auto. Rudder free and clear. So the next thing will be before takeoff checklist.
Boston Tower, American 514, gate Bravo 20, push and start on Takeoff.
American 514, push on Takeoff is approved.
514.
November 818, key taxi signature via Charlie Alpha, cross runway 22 right.
Signature V Charlie Alpha, cross 22 right.
All right, we're gonna run our flight sim tab. All right, it's on. Let's go ahead and minimize that. Let's go here. Okay, that's all good. Boston Tower, Skyway 617, ready to taxi to 22 right.
Skyway 617, Squawkmore Charlie.
Squawkmore Charlie, I thought I did that. Ah. Oh, that stupid thing went on standby. Squawkmore Charlie, 617.
Skyway 617, runway 22 right, taxi Alpha November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left.
Alpha, Alpha November, cross 15 right and hold short 15 left for Skyway 617. All right, let's go in.
Skyway 617, your mode Charlie turned off again. You need to have it on.
Okay, we'll check it again. 617. Oh man, what the hell are you doing, bro? How about now, 617? Oh, hold on.
617 is good now. You should be able to continue.
I don't know why this thing keeps switching. You better stop, man. Why are you doing that, bro? It keeps doing. Oh my God! Seriously? Hold on a second.
Skywest 617, it's off again. You need to fix that before you start moving. It keeps turning off.
Yeah, I see that. That's why we stopped. I'm trying to figure this out. 617. All right, what's going on here with this stupid thing? Seriously, man? Are you gonna stop switching, bro? Oh man, this is why we're doing this. So we can't fly with this thing. Well, we can, but we can't be on ATC, that's for sure. All right, what's the problem here? Can I change it here? I did click the mode C. Oh, on my click the mode C button in your Vatsim. Okay, yep. Hold on. Maybe that's one way of taking.
Boston Tower, November 282 Whiskey Bravo. Over here at the GA ramp with uniform request taxi.
Let me see.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, Boston Tower, runway 22 right, taxi Bravo, November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left.
Bravo, November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left, 2 Whiskey Bravo.
American 514, ready for taxi.
All right, I'm gonna leave it. Yep, I changed it on my on the Swift client,
Right, taxi,
and hopefully
Echo,
that will
Bravo,
leave it.
November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left.
All right.
Echo Bravo, November.
I think thanks, Jimmy. Vatsim's holding it.
American 514.
And Tower Skyway 617. We should be okay now. Can you check? Ooh.
You can continue. We'll see if it turns off. It's on right now, so it's good.
All right, so hold on a second, man. Oh, my thing is really wigging, man. Come on, brother. Calibrate. That was too wiggly. Okay. Oh, damn, it's on the legacy. Okay, it's all good. All right, so with that said, we did a yoke too. Don't want no problems. Because I haven't flew this in a minute. Okay. So we got Alpha November plus 15. Yeah, hopefully it don't bug out again, man. It's like, what the hell? Man, that American is taxing like the Southwest, bro. Jesus. That looks like a heavy right there.
no takeoff.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, cross 15 left at November.
Cross 15 left on November 2 Whiskey Bravo.
No takeoff spoiler. The hell are you talking about?
American 514, cross 15 left at November.
Cross 15 left at November, American 514.
Flaps 9. Spoiler open. Oh, I don't know why the spoiler.
617, you're now squawking the incorrect code. Squawk 1424.
1424, Skyway 617. 1424. Jesus Christ. Seriously, bro? Alright. Yeah. Spoiler close.
Takeoff, okay.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
22 right, clear for takeoff. Number 2 Whiskey Bravo.
Close 15.
American 514, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 22 right, American 514.
Oh, that's a biz jet right there. Taking off real fast.
Skyline 617, cross runway 15 left at November.
15 left at November 617.
Number 282 Whiskey Bravo, contact departure, good day.
Departure 2 Whiskey Bravo, see ya.
Getting hard is.
American 514,
Oh my God,
runway 22
seriously?
right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 22 right, American 514, here we go.
He said, here we go. Oh my God.
Skyline 617, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
2 to right, clear for takeoff, Skyway 617. Okay. Before takeoff, ice protection, flat flaps are verified, takeoff can be checked, brake temp check, ECAS check, fuel pump panel, XP's off,
American
ignition
514,
auto,
contact
windshield heats
departure,
are done.
Going to departure, American 514.
Gas lock is free. Control is good. Yep, not the best lineup, but here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and push to Toga. Nope, Toga's not. Do it again. There you go. You on?
Rotate. V2.
Are you ready, climb? Or nav.
Skyway 617, contact
Flight
departure
control.
today.
Autopilot. Departure, Skyway 617. Departure, Skyway 617, passing 23 for 5,000.
Skyway 617 Boston, departure radar contact, climb and maintain 1414,000.
1414,000, 617. 1414,000. All right, so departures, center is going to be 134,700. 347. Good day. 17. 347. And Boston Center, Skyway 617, passing at 8,000, 14,000.
Skyway 617, Boston, low, climb maintain, level 340.
340 with 617.
Two Whiskey Bravo, cross wounds at or above 2,500, clear from RNAV 16 approach.
Cross wounds at 2,500, clear RNAV 16 approach, 2 Whiskey Bravo.
All right, speed is increasing.
Boston Center, good afternoon, F1.
All right.
334 heavy, inbound.
After takeoff,
Flight level 400.
landing gears up, flaps up, thrust rating on climb, ECAS check, pressure revision check, acts on and reset, as detection override, and auto, X-ray light, nose taxi lights are off. All right, passing 10,000 feet, serial light can come off. And
Yeah, 771, contact Toronto.
That's it.
5.77.
2577, yeah, just. Boston Center, exit at 815, short 19, number 1, ready to go.
At 8:15, release for departure. Time now is 20220 now. There's would if not off for 5 minutes. Change to advisory frequency approved. Contact me airborne. Talk to you soon.
Alright, would if not off in 5, and we'll switch over to frequency and call you back soon because you're 815, thanks.
Boston Center, Southwest 271 with you, flight level 350.
Southwest 271, Boston Center. Hello. Radar contact across Jordan. Add and maintain 11,000. Providence altimeter 3022.
Cross Jordan at 11,000. Providence altimeter 32.
3022, 3022.
3022, Southwest 270.
Boston Center, good afternoon, speak with Concord, level 6 in.
You're Concord 1, Boston. Hello.
Boston Center, exit 850, climbing 3.5 for 10, direct kitty bunks.
Exit 815, radar contact just south of Prescott, climb maintain level 430.
Climb
maintain level 4 trees, exit 850.
Jet 1 Lima Juliet. You can descend via the roebuck pre-arrival for runway 22 left and altimeter 3022. Bravo, wind 19010, runway 16, clear to land.
16 clear to land, number 2 is Bravo.
All right, we're passing 18,000.
Center, we adjusted to 16 in the RNAV. Is that available? Southwest 261.
Yeah, sure. Plan for the RNAV 16.
Plan for the RNAV 16 for Southwest 261.
Okay, so we're good. Oh, we got to be on the FMS side this one too.
Okay, for exchange bridge, Beaver Congo 16, bye-bye.
Center, Southwest 271, are we cleared below 11,000 after crossing Jordan?
You will get a further descent instruction after Jordan, yes.
Affirm, Southwest 271.
Boston Center. Boston Eastern 1140 out of LaGuardia, past 3,000, direct merit.
Eastern 1140 Boston Center, hello. Radar contact and proceed direct to Provi. Climb maintain level 210.
Level 210, direct Provi, Eastern 1140.
E134, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3022.
Altimeter 3022, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival and expect silence 22 left Air France 225. Number 2 Whiskey Bravo, are you going to switch us to ground?
Just in a controller change, just wait 1 second, please. November 282 Whiskey Bravo, contact ground, have a good day.
Ground, we'll see you at 2 Whiskey Bravo.
Lufthansa 404, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280. Lufthansa 404, that's at pilot's discretion. Boston Center, November 2250 Romeo. We've got the Manchester Airport, so I request visual for 24. November 2250 Romeo, runway 24, clear to land. 24, clear to land, November 2250 Romeo. Southwest 271, descend to maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000.
Southwest 271, do you want to start the approach at Fossey or at Hockney?
Take Fossey, please.
Southwest 271, clear direct to Fossey.
Clear direct to Fossey, Southwest 271.
November 611 Lima Juliet, advise you of Boston needed information. Victor, expect the ILS 22 left approach. Eastern 1140, descend via the roadblock 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend roadblock 3, 22 left, Eastern 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks. For your information, we are currently cruising en route to Lester B. Pearson International, with a remaining flight time of approximately 1 hour 47 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. We are currently cruising at 34,000 feet. We are on schedule for an on-time arrival into Lester B. Pearson International at approximately 1650. The weather in Lester B. Pearson International looks good, with broken clouds. We'll update you again before we begin our descent. Thank you.
Center, Southwest 271, are we able to skip the procedure hold?
Skywest 271, looking at the chart, it seems like no. Would you like sectors to Hockney for a straight in?
Vectors would be greatly appreciated. Southwest 271.
Southwest 271, no worries. Fly heading 360 vectors to Hockney for a straight in. Lufthansa 404, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000 feet. Bradley altimeter 3019.
Pilot discretion, maintain 16,000, altimeter is 3019.
Eastern 1140 heavy, advise you of information Victor at Boston, expect the ILS runway 22 left approach.
Yeah, Victor, expect ILS 22 left approach, Eastern 1140 heavy.
November 50 Romeo, city parking.
We're gonna be heading to the northeast ramp, November 2250 Romeo.
November 50 Romeo, taxi via Bravo Hotel Kilo cross runway 17, hold short of runway 24.
Bravo Hotel Kilo will cross runway 17, we'll hold short of 24 for 50 Romeo. Boston Center, Scaba 1661 short of 15, correction, short of 24 ready for departure.
Skybus 1661 Boston Center, fly runway heading, runway 24 cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 24 come takeoff, Scaba 1661.
Boston Center, hello, American 3044, out of 2,600, climbing 5,000.
American 3044 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain, fly level 380.
Climb maintaining, flight level 380, American 3044.
Southwest 271, turn right heading 030, descend and maintain 2,600.
030, 2600 for Southwest 271.
November 50 Romeo on Kilo, cross runway 24 good.
On Kilo will cross 24 November 2250 Romeo.
Delta 2406 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 390. Skybus 1661, radar contact, the altitude.
Scala 1661.
Skype 1661, climb and maintain 10,000, passing 5,000, clear meters.
Climb and maintain 10,000 or 5,000 direct meters, Scala 1661.
Boston Center, exit jet 815, top of descent.
Exit jet 815, descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway 22 left, the Boston altimeter 3022.
3022, yeah, 22 left, descend via the Ocean 5, exit jet 815.
Southwest 271, clear direct Cockpit.
Direct Hackney, Southwest 271.
Southwest 271, cross Hockney at 2,600, cleared straight in, RNAV runway 16 approach.
Cross Hackney at 2600, cleared straight in, RNAV 16 approach, Southwest 271.
Skype 1661, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb level 360, Scala 1661.
November 611, Lima Juliet, flight present heading vectors to final, descend and maintain 3000. Air France 334, heavy advise US Boston Native information, Victor, expect the ILS 22 left approach.
Information vector, expect ILS approach 22 left France, 234 high.
Air France 334, heavy flight present heading vectors to final, descend and maintain 4000.
Flight present heading in, descend and maintain 4000 Air France 334 heavy.
Lufthansa 404, cross crank at and maintain 7000, the Stewart altimeter 3016, more than 1 hour old.
Crossing crank at 7000, altimeter is 30. Just repeat the altimeter for
The Stewart altimeter 3016. November 611, Lima Juliet, turn left heading 250, join the localizer.
Boston Center, hello, Harpy 1021, flight level 360.
RP102 Boston Center, welcome.
Boston Center, Air Canada 78 Lima, good afternoon, sir. Climbing flight level 500.
Air Canada 78 Lima, Boston Center, your radar contact. What's your current altitude?
Current altitude is 4,000.
Air Canada 78 Lima, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
Climb and maintain 380, Air Canada 78 Lima.
November 611 Lima Juliet, 1 mile from way, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach. Southwest 271, runway 16, clear to land.
Runway 16, clear to land, Southwest 271.
SkyWest 617, cross Gons at a maintain flight level 320. Oh, you might have been muted there, it's heard static.
Was gone at 320, 617. Guns. 32.
November 1 Lima Juliet, contact Boston Tower 12818, good day. Air France 334 Heavy, descend maintain 3000.
Descend maintain 3000 Air France 334 Heavy.
Air Canada 767 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 380.
Climb and maintain, flight level 380, Air Canada 767.
Southwest 271, contact Confidence Ground 121.9, good day.
21, I appreciate the help. Southwest 271. Air Canada 78 Lima, request leave the cockpit for 5 minutes.
Air Canada 78 Lima, that's approved, report back.
Report back, Air Canada 7 Lima, thank you.
SkyBus 1661, New York Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency approved, SkyBus 1661, sure.
Lufthansa 404, Newark approach is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, have a good day.
Air France 334 Heavy, turn left heading 250 from the localizer.
Sorry, can you repeat please for 334 Heavy?
Air France 334 Heavy, turn left heading 250, join the localizer.
Left heading 250 for localizer, Air France 335.
Heartbeat 102, descend via the Ocean 5, arrival runway 22 left, the Boston altimeter 3022.
Descend via the Ocean 5, arrival for runway 22 left, 3022, heartbeat 102.
Air France 334 Heavy, 3 miles from Wayne, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach.
Maintain 3000 until 3 miles and clear ILS runway, correction, clear ILS approach runway 22 left, Air France 325.
Eastern 1140 Heavy, descend and maintain 3000, fly present heading vectors to final.
Now 3000, present heading to final, Eastern 1140 Heavy.
Air France 334 Heavy, contact Boston Tower 128.8 PD.
128.8, Air France 225 Heavy, thank you for services, bye bye.
Boston Center, reach 375 Heavy, with flight level 330, crossing runway 2.
Reach 375 Boston Center, radar contact, maintain flight level 330.
Maintain 330, reach 375.
All right, let's see what this departure, the bottom altitude for it year. $8,000. So we're gonna go to 8,000.
Boston Center, JetBlue 128, about 30 west of Ithaca, could be over.
JetBlue 120 Boston Center, radar contact, welcome. American 3044, cross dune, added maintain by level 200.
Air Canada 787 Lima is back in the cockpit.
Thank you. Eastern 1140 Heavy, turn left heading 250, join the localizer.
Left 250 from the left, localizer, Eastern 1140 Heavy.
SkyWest 617, Cleveland Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change, approved, good day.
Skywest 617, jet data 6, good day.
Eastern 1140 Heavy, 3 miles from Wayne, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS, runway 22 left approach.
3000 until established, cleared ILS 22 left approach, Eastern 1140 Heavy.
JetBlue 128, descend via the descend via the J102, arrival, runway 22 left, the Boston altimeter 3022, more than 1 hour hold.
JetBlue 128, okay, descending by the J12, copy the weather.
And just verify for runway 22 left.
Yeah, from 1 second to
Exit 815, advise you have lost latest information. Victor, expect the ILS 22 left approach.
Yeah, we have Victor, expect the ILS 22 left, exit 815.
Eastern 1140, heavy contact, Boston Tower 128.8, good day.
Northern Tower, Eastern 1140, over to you.
Exit 815, turn right heading 250, vector to final, descend and maintain 5000.
Right 250 down to 5, vectors to final, exit 815.
Exit 815, when able, you're clear to direct Noli.
Alright, direct Noli, exit 815.
Saudi 023 Boston Center, hello. Reach 375, clear, line up.
Right, Monarch, reach 375.
November 246 Charlie Boston Center, proceed on course, runway 16, cleared for takeoff. Exit 8.
Transat 106, leave my airspace to the east.
All right, we're gonna start our descent.
Surveillance service terminates, switch on frequencies, good day.
Unit Alpha Transat 106, thanks sir, bye-bye.
All right, we got Toronto Center on. 10,000. All right. Climb, cruise, descent checklist, altimeter. Before we do that, let's see what we got. Altimeter is 3007. And we got, all right, let's take care of that. We'll come back to this checklist. Let's go ahead and do the landing perf. All right, let's see what the ATIS is. ATIS is India. Arrival 23 and 24 left. So we're gonna change. First of all, let's look at 24. I know 23 is over there. I think I like 24 left. Yeah, I want 24 left. I want 24 left. All right. 24 left. Let's go to nav. Still gonna keep everything the same. 24 left. It's gonna be 24 left X-ray. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. For the Zulu, let's see what that looks like.
Toronto Skycraft 771 with
Text.
November. Clearance Sudbury.
Takeoff 771, clear to Sudbury, the Island 1 departure, flight plan route to runway 26, squawk, we'll keep you on 3431.
Clear Sudbury Island 1 flight plan route for runway 26, 3431.
It's gonna take us too far out.
Takeoff 771, roger, runway 26.
24 left X-ray.
Delta, short, DAL,
We're gonna do
Twitter,
24 left
C3.
X-ray.
306.
All right, so we're gonna do 4 left X-ray. We don't do. Works nugget. Let me see. Nugget. Nugget. Yeah. was he? Oh crap, hold on a second. I was turning this music off. All right, so we need to go to WOZ. Let's hold it. We're going too damn fast.
Air 771 on departure, flighting 150, city winds 2909, gusting 17.
11,000 at youth. So let's go ahead and change that to 11,000. We're gonna, yep. So let's hold that. Jesus. Okay, so let's look at it and see what the altimeter is. Altimeter is 3007. All right, let's go ahead and change that. Okay. Yo, Damon, what's going on? Couldn't find United A321 here. Nice. Good stuff, man.
Aircraft 771, Toronto, identified. Continue left turn heading of 060, 4,000.
4,000, heading 060, Skycraft 771.
Aircraft 771 for higher contact, Toronto Terminal 1, 32.8.
32.8 now, Skycraft 771.
Okay, so let's see here. 24 left and condition.
Walker 5327, Toronto cleared to Orlando.
Nice, so we got 280.
Depart runway 30, the squawk code 5015.
At well,
executive off of runway 30, Monroe to departure.
Q&A
transponder 5015.
and landing weights. 413.43. Compute. Okay, so we got, let's go ahead and take this live traffic off. $39. So it's 127.775. All right, and then approach is 132.800. All right, 132.800. All right, and send this to, okay, that's sent. Let's do this while I'm here. Let's go to nav, arrival. Perf. Landing. All right, so what's the wind? Again, 280 at 12. Let me see if we'll take it. 280/12.
Air Canada 202 Heavy, wind
All
ready
right.
to send 7,000, the Toronto altimeter is 3007.
7.
When ready to send to 7,000, Toronto altimeter is 3007.
7.
202 Heavy.
Nope. So that's what it has. So we're going to leave that alone. Next. All right. So we're good. $11,000. So really, we can't start descending until we get to Easton. I'm gonna have to start. All right, so let's go ahead and decrease our speed. All right, that's him popping me here. UN centers offline. Okay, we can do that.
Dylan 600, leave my airspace to the east. Montreal Center is still offline. Surveillance service terminate. Switch to en route frequencies. Good day.
Calm airspace right now. Too calm.
Calm before the storm, I guess.
Oh, I can see the storm's brewing. There's 7 departures coming out of Toronto right now.
That's Thursday night. It'll pick up.
Yeah, I'll probably do a flight back into Toronto again later after this. I tried to time it up for a little bit of some craziness, but it doesn't look like it's going to be much at all.
Yeah, it's still pretty early.
I don't think anything will be me accidentally going into an active event in southern Florida like I did last weekend.
I think there's a big one tomorrow in Seattle, Vancouver area.
Too bad I got work. It's my one off day of the week.
There you go.
And I'm flying the future. I'm flying the A350 with the Kenneth livery, so it's the future here.
Yeah, I saw that, Cam. I saw your pics. Yep. Sick West. Yep, I saw that. Hey, Christopher.
I
What's
usually
up?
do American routes, but I mean, pretty good stuff here, so. Well, thanks for trying it out.
Toronto, Skycraft 771, 16,400 climb, flight level 200.
Echo 771 Toronto, thanks. Checking the climb to 200.
Toronto Center, citation 7613 Golf, flight level 195.
Citation November 7613 Golf, Toronto Center, good afternoon, climb flight level 310.
31013 Golf.
Aircraft 771, do you have the 2100 Zulu Sudbury weather?
Skycraft 771.
Alright, the 2100, winds 290 at 10. It's showing 280 variable to 360 degrees. Visibility is 20 miles. Ceiling is 3,600 broken. Temperature is -3. Dew point -11. Altimeter is 3005. Say approach request.
Your approach request.
Sounds good.
We'll plan contact approach on a 30 for Skycraft 771 and looking for direct to KTEV, the FAF on the Zulu 30.
Aircraft 771, K-check contact approach and yep, direct KTAV when able for Skycraft 771.
Or KTEV, Skycraft 771, thanks.
passing the Buffalo area.
Bridge 1509, leave my airspace to the west. Winnipeg Center is offline. Trail service terminate. Switch on frequencies. Good day.
Toronto Center, good afternoon, sir. Air Canada 78 Lima, descending, flight level 320 for passing course.
All right, so flight level will change.
Sorry, last call for Toronto. That was Air Canada 78 Lima.
Sorry, the transmission cut Air Canada 78 Lima. Can you repeat?
Just confirming the last call was Air Canada 78 Lima.
Yeah, last call was Air Canada 78 Lima.
78 Lima, thanks. Information is Juliet landing runway 24 left.
Information Juliet, confirm and landing runway 24 left, Air Canada 78 Lima.
Toronto Center, Skyway 617, passing 16,000 for 11,000, Midline 3 arrival.
Skyway 617 Toronto, good day, descent 12,000, the ATIS is Juliet, landing 24 left.
Descent 12,000, Juliet, for Skyway 617.
Center passing 1,700 feet, flight level 170 to climbing to 230. Speed around 22.
Speed around 122, heavy Toronto, good day, climb flight level 370.
Climbing to 370, speed around 22.
Air 9021, Toronto Squawk 5356.
Toronto Logan, Giant 811 Heavy, 185-4230.
Giant 811 Heavy, Toronto, good day, climb flight level 330.
Climb 330, Giant 811.
Toronto, good afternoon, Canada
767, Toronto, good day, flight level 380. Skywest 617, contact arrival 132.8, good day.
32.8, good day, 617. Alright.
Air Canada 202 Heavy, same for you, arrival 132.8, take care.
Switch to arrival 132.8, see you later. You'll see me again later.
And arrival, Skyway 617, for 12,000.
Skywest 617, Toronto arrival, runway 24 left, the altimeter 3007, information is Juliet, descend 8,000.
24 left. 24 left, descend 8,000, Skyway 617.
Run our project Canada 202 Heavy is at 7,000, expecting ILS runway 24 left. Information Juliet.
202 Heavy, arrival playback. Jazz 696, vector for climb, turn left heading 140, climbs on level 230.
202, runway 24 left, Etron altitude 3007, Juliet is current.
Toronto altimeter 3007, Air Canada 202 Heavy. For that, Atlas.
That was 617, proceed direct Mayrod, descend 6 out.
617, could you repeat that?
617, proceed direct Mayrod, descend 6,000.
Mayrod 6,000, 617. All right, Mayrod 6,000. All right, let's go ahead. Let's hurry up and do the Mayrod.
996 Heavy, Toronto departure identified, climb 7,000.
There it is.
British 1905, contact center 12577.
Over to center 2577.
All right, let's go ahead and
Jazz 696, say again. Jazz 696, negative, vector for traffic. Air Canada A96, left turn direct saver, climb flight level 230. Jazz 696, proceed direct Rycombe on course.
all right, let's go ahead and get lights on. Lights, and as soon as I can come on.
Air Canada 202, descend 5,000.
Descending to 5,000, Air Canada 202 Heavy.
Sky was 617, descend 5,000.
5,617, and we are doing the RNAV 2 for left, not the localizer, by the way.
Okay, Sky was 617, you should let me know on first contact, otherwise you should expect the LS 2 for less as advertised by the ADIS. But that's fine by me. Are you able to pick that up from Mayrod?
Yeah, we should be able to. We'll follow it and go ahead from there.
Okay, Sky was 617, just make sure we're on the same page. You can expect the RNAV Zulu 24 left from Mayrod.
I'll have Zulu 2 for left from AROD 617.
Air Canada 202, say airspeed.
220, Air Canada 22.
Air Canada 202 for spacing, reduce speed 190.
Reducing speeds to 190, Air Canada 22 Heavy.
5,000.
Jazz 696, contact center 12577. Skywards 617, you're clear for the RNAV Zulu 24 left approach, Mayrod transition, not below 5,000 until Mayrod.
Not below 5,000 until Mayrod 617.
617, just verified that you are clear for the RNAV Zulu 24 left, Mayrod transition.
We are clear for the RNAV Zulu 24 left Mayrod transition 617. 5,000, so it's going to be 3,000, 2,000.
Aircon 202, descend 4,000.
Descending to 4,000, Air Canada 202.
All right, let me see here. We're gonna go this Danik Iksu.
Skywards 617, speed 190 or greater.
190 or greater 617. Iksu. $190. Iksu. Altitude hold.
Skywards 617, you're not following the Mayrod transition. Vector for final, turn left heading 300, descend 3,000.
We are following the air transition, so if you need, the next waypoint is KV 617.
Well, 617, you are not following the transition and you are heading for another aircraft. So follow the instruction, turn left heading 300, descend 3,000.
How about I do this? Okay. How about that? Okay. We're going to disconnect. All right, 3,000. And not to 3,000. I'm not doing that, bro. So we got 2,000. All right. So down to 170. Okay, ups one. Then we're going to do and we're going to do 2,000. right, we're gonna hit the approach. $139. All right, we're gonna disconnect.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
$139. All right, let's line it up here.
$500. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, if they didn't have no time to be going around, do all that stuff, vector me. Hey, we did it and on. That's it. Okay, here we are, minus 209. Welcome to Toronto. Okay, all right, let's see here. Lights, taxi. Can you on? I'm gonna leave that on for now. Well, I changed in the last minute to 2-4 left. It was 3-3 right, and then there was some other stuff that I had to clean up in the FMS. I didn't do that, but you know, I didn't have time for for me to go back and forth with him, so I just disconnect. Okay. I just disconnect. Don't have time for that, man. Because I gotta be off by a certain time. Yeah, I think I had to transition Cam, but I just, I didn't have time to fool around with him. Did not have time for that nonsense, bro. All right, let's stop here and start. All right. Yeah, they cleaned me to Zulu. Yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't want to deal, man. I didn't. It's like, okay, bro. This guy, particularly, he sometimes has people has issue with him. I don't know if it's the accent or what he's doing. So it's like, okay, that's what you give me. I'm not going to do that. So I'll disconnect. I wanted to do the on-nav approach, not the ILS. All right, so I think I'm going to park right here. Oh, Cam, I have a long haul schedule for Saturday, Calgary to Maui. 4 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, the landing, yeah. I think the landing was decent. Daytime. Yeah. I'm doing a Saturday so you can fly, man. I'm just doing it Saturday so you can fly. Wait a minute. And we're still doing that Iceland trip though, don't worry. I want to maybe do that on Sunday. I already have the scenery and everything. Okay. I got the route for Maui for Saturday. So it's gonna be I'm starting at 4. This is gonna be Air Canada 767-300 ER. Okay, so here we are. We had to get off. All right, here we are. This is a Toronto piece and that pairware from X11 that I'm using. Here we are. Cool beans. Let's go ahead and I already got off Vatsim. So send him somewhere. All right. And Vatsim tab and the flight. Okay, -209, an hour and 41 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of that. All right, cool beans. And replay. Oh, damn, my replay's still not up to par. Well, I guess we're just going to be doing this song here. Yeah, I had to really align myself up. Not bad. Wait a minute. What the hell? That's not what I want. All right, Cam. Then we'll talk, man. Thanks for stopping by, Jimmy, Christopher, Darren, everybody that was here. Appreciate you all. We might stream later on at 10:30, 10:45. We'll see what route we do. Probably go back in the West Coast. But yeah. Appreciate you all.